Another one. What's good? What's good? It's the one and only. But what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with some terrible news. Once again, it's like, bro, I know Adrien Broner is just like throwing. He got to be doing. You know the scene from Boys in the Hood when Cuba's role when he after they had the encounter with the police and he go to Nia Long house. And he get to swinging at the air. Like, this gotta be what he's doing. It says, this is Michael Williams' father. He says, first things first, Roy Jones is no longer one of my son's trainers. Second, I'm sorry to announce that my son will not be fighting AB February 25th due to an unnecessary injury in training camp. Hopefully the fight will be postponed. I'm sorry, 300%. So, you guys see it right there. This is from his Facebook account. I'm friends with him on Facebook. But this is what he just posted, and these are the receipts, as you guys can see, like the little crack in his jaw. He has a fracture or whatnot. So this was actually is it the 16th? Wow. So this is just got in, and so these are the paperwork, the receipts. So he's basically putting these out here to let people know that he ain't BSing around or anything like that. And that they're not out of the fight because they're not ready. It's just an incident that happened. Now, why they would be sparring so hard a week going into the fight, the week before the fight, I don't know, man. I know you get your from what I remember, from what I know, because but I've never fought pro. I've only fought amateur. My last amateur fight was like in November of last year or whatnot, right? So I've been competing since I was, I've been competing for over 13 years now. All right, over 14, about 15 years. Anyways, but I've definitely sparred a lot of pros, and getting ready for fights and stuff like that. But from what I always know, it's like you stop, like you do your hardest sparring, like maybe 10 days before you fight, maybe 2 weeks before you fight. I don't know, man. But different strokes for different folks, man. But listen, it's an unfortunate event, man. Things happen, injuries do happen, but man, AB has got to be like really upset at this moment, man, because this is now the third opponent that he has had that now has to withdraw out of the fight. The first was Ivan Redcash, and due to some type of promotional issues, Ivan Redcash couldn't fight. The next opponent was Hank Lundy, and due to promotional issues with that, he couldn't fight. Then Michael Williams got replaced and got put up. And now he can't fight. So it's got to be hard for AB, man. It's got to be a freak of nature. I mean, this is, and then also it's like the second time, like, because the AB, if you guys remember, in August, AB was supposed to fight Omar Figueroa, but then pulls out the week of the fight, and now this is like damn near the same, a week before the fight, a week before the fight, damn near, like, Michael Williams is now pulling out. So, I mean, man, Adrien Broner is just not having the best of luck right now. If you guys are wondering, look, more than likely what's going to end up happening is they're going to end up the whole event is just going to have to get postponed. Hopefully it's canceled, because I don't think anybody wants to see Adrien Broner wait around to fight Michael Williams, because he has a fractured jaw. So, he'll be out for a while. He's going to be out for a while. So I don't think anybody really wants to see just Adrien Broner wait around for Michael Williams. I think what all in all needs to happen is BLK just needs to cancel this whole they need to cancel this whole ordeal and just start fresh with opponents, man. Which, maybe, and it's, man, I hate to say that because, man, people don't know what fighters go through when going through a training camp. So with that being said, Adrien Broner, with them, him going down there through a whole training camp, losing all that weight, he no longer has a gut. He's back to the pack, and he's just doing all that suffering, man. And it just like the week before, or basically 8 days out from your fight, this happened. So I feel bad for Adrien Broner, bro. what he needs to do, he just needs to take a few weeks off. He does not need to get, hopefully AB like does not balloon all the way up, because now what this does is with them pushing with them canceling this event, and hopefully hopefully he'll fight like maybe around like May or something like that. What that does is he now gets an opportunity to fight actually at 140, because I always say that AB does not look good at 147, and I think this fight was supposed to be at 147. So what that now does is it gives Adrien Broner a chance to now fight at 140. Like I said, he needs to take a few weeks off or whatnot, because training camps are very grueling. It's very, very, very harsh on the body. So let him, don't go crazy and just go getting, partying and getting drunk and eating whatever. Don't of course have your fun meals or whatnot, but bro, don't go crazy with it, and hopefully they can get him, or somebody maybe like in April, or maybe not even, don't even have to wait till May, like maybe like April or the end of March or something like that. And if it's at the end of March, I would say just take a week off. Take a week off, maybe 2. I don't know, just about a week and a half. I don't know, and just just rest a bit. I mean, this is just, oh my goodness, this has got to be frustrating. And for the owners of BLK Prime, man, it's like, damn, here we go again. Now it's not all the way out of the realm that they don't have that the fight is canceled. I mean, we have seen situations like, for example, when Adrien Broner pulled out of his fight with Omar Figueroa, PBC then bumped Sergey Lipinets up to the main event. So I don't know if BLK maybe has somebody at welterweight that was gonna fight on the undercard or something like that, and then bump Adrien, so they could, possibly bump them up to the main event. That's possible in itself, but man, bro, it's just gotta be a headache, man. And if you're Adrien Broner at this point, man, it's like, damn, bro, like, what do you tell a fighter that has not been in the ring since February of 2021, and so it's been 2 years, and then before that, he hasn't been in the ring since January of 2019, which was Manny Pacquiao, and shoot, if I'm not mistaken, before that he had who did he fight before Pacquiao? I think it was like Jesse Vargas or something like that. That was like in 2018. So AB has just been hella inactive, man. And then in his last, and AB hasn't looked good at all. Like, when was the last time Adrien Broner put on a good performance? Because a lot of people thought he lost the fight with Santiago. He obviously lost the fight with Pacquiao. And then the Jesse Vargas fight, it was a draw. And shoot, before that, if I'm not mistaken, he fought Mikey Garcia, which was a loss. So, and then before that, it might have been Adrian Granados, which people didn't think he looked good in that fight. Like, a lot of people thought he lost that fight. That was a split decision victory for Adrien Broner. So, bro, it's like, and correct me if I got my dates wrong. I could have my opponent line up wrong. So correct me if I do. But if I'm not mistaken, that's the order. Santiago, people thought he lost. Pacquiao, he lost. Jesse Vargas was a draw. Mikey Garcia, people thought he lost. He lost that fight, obviously. And like I said, and Adrian Granados. If I'm not mistaken, y'all fact check me on that. But man, so it's really like not looking good for Adrien Broner at all, man. I hope hopefully they can find somebody to take this fight on a week notice. That definitely is in the possibilities. We've seen a lot of fights where guys take a fight on a week notice. So hopefully they can find somebody to take the fight on a week notice, man. And that way at least AB wouldn't have a wasted count. But if not, I don't want them to postpone this fight. I don't think anybody wants to wait no damn months for him to fight Michael Williams, man. Let's, obviously he needs a soft touch of coming back after being inactive, but Michael Williams just ain't it. So hopefully Michael Williams gets better. Hopefully he recuperates or whatnot. I don't know what's going on with him and Roy Jones. his dad didn't touch on anything like that, but obviously they're at odds because Roy Jones was his trainer. So I don't know what's going on that, but if I get in details, I'll bring it up in another video, man. Let me know what you guys think. What should Adrien Broner do? Who would you like to see Adrien Broner fight? Should Adrien Broner just postpone or cancel this fight? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?